In your view, from what you've heard of this case, do you think it has enough substance to actually head to trial?
I don't really. You know, as you and Senator Kaine discussed briefly moments ago, that the grand jury rejected one of the counts, the top count actually in the indictment, approved two, but by a very slim margin, 14 out of 23, in a process where there's no defense attorney in the room and the standard is merely probable cause. You know, the next courtroom that this will be assessed in, if it gets to trial, requires unanimity from 12 people, and there will be a vigorous defense. I don't see any way in the world that, you know, Comey will be convicted. And I think there's a good chance because of, you know, the wholly unconstitutional, authoritarian way that this was done, that the case may get tossed out well before trial.
Wholly unconstitutional and authoritarian. That's quite a description. You used to work for President Trump. What makes you now characterize his actions that way?
I used to work at the White House as a lawyer, you know, interacting with the Justice Department in the Mueller investigation and other matters. And I was not Trump's personal lawyer, so my role was really, you know, as a government employee, and not personal to the president. He did have personal lawyers, but you know, at the time, you know, I was trying to perform the duties that were assigned to me. In this circumstance, you know, I'm 8 years removed from that. I don't have any allegiances or reasons to, you know, say anything other than balls and strikes. And you know, former Attorney General Jackson, Justice Jackson, Nuremberg prosecutor himself, highlighted in 1940 that the most important thing at the Justice Department when he was Attorney General was that people not target individuals, that they merely pursue crimes. Griffin Bell, you know, years later, 1978, you know, said essentially the same thing, emphasized how, you know, politics and, you know, favor have no business at the Justice Department. It's all about even-handedness. And I think we talked about the misrepresentations that Attorney General Bondi made about how she would proceed even-handedly, and you know, she's wholly abandoned that, and is now merely doing the president's bidding when he says, prosecute my enemies.